Hey guys, welcome to Thursday. We've got a fun, physically distanced partner workout for you today. So what we're going to do is get warmed up, 40 on, 20 off. You're going to start with rowing. If you don't have access to a machine, then you can jump rope or go for a quick jog. After that, we're going to go Russian, either kettlebell or dumbbell swings. So on the swings, guys, you're going to start with the bell slightly in front of the feet. Shoulders are going to be down and back. You're going to push the hips back. The wrists are going to hit in this upper groin area. I'm going to squeeze my butt, lock out my legs, and then finish right here at shoulder height. So the bell's going to start on the ground. I'll hike, squeeze the butt, lock out. When I finish, I'll do a half swing back down to where I started. Next, we're going to do up down. So up down is a lot like our burpee. We're just not going to touch the chest to the ground. We're also not going to jump and clap at the top. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kick back to a plank. I'll kick up and stand. On the plank, I don't want the butt going up in the air. I also don't want the low back sagging. So, nice plank position, jump forward, stand. If you need to modify that, you could always step back and step forward. Next, we're going to go to our step up over. So for these, you're going to have your box. What we're going to do is step up onto the box, and then we'll turn and come over. I'll switch legs, up and over. When we're going step up overs or box jump overs, you don't need to stand all the way at the top of the box. You can actually stay in a crouched position, and that'll make the reps go faster. If you don't have access to a box or something sturdy that you can step up onto, what I want you to do instead are broad jumps. On the broad jumps, what I'm going to do is I'm going to push my hips back. I'm going to use my arms as leverage. As I come through, I'm going to have my arms come up, and I'm also going to be thinking about opening my hips as much as possible and then jumping as far forward as possible. So push back and then land basically in the heels to midfoot area. And then I can just kind of jog back to the beginning, or I can turn around and broad jump back to where I started. Next, we're going to go back to our cardio that we did in the first minute. Then we're going to go American or French swings. So for this, again, same setup. Bell's always going to start just a few inches in front of our toes. Always going to have good posture. Wrists are always going to be in this upper groin area. For our French swing, we're basically going to think of it as forehead height, right? So if this is Russian shoulder height, we're just kind of going in between forehead height here, and then eventually American will be overhead. So for our French, I'm just going to swing a little bit higher. And then if I wanted to go American, I would just lock out overhead. So notice when I locked out, I'm here in this position, nice straight line, my back isn't flared here. Next we're going to go to up down ball slams. So for this, you're going to have a slam ball, you might have a slam bag. What I want you to do is you're going to put your hands just outside of the ball, you're going to go down, kick back, have the chest touch. So the chest is going to touch the ball, not the ground. That's why it's not a burpee. It's an up down, and you're going to pick up the ball and slam it. I'm not going to slam, so I'm in the house and someone will get upset. But instead, you're just going to envision what it would be like if I did slam. So I kick back, touch my chest, jump forward, grab the ball, and then I'd come up and slam down to the ground. I would then go into my next rep, making sure that my hands are just outside the ball, kind of a little push up. Notice that my feet come back to a squat position, grab the ball, and then slam down. Next, if you don't have access to a slam ball, by the way, what you could do is grab your kettlebell or dumbbell, and you're going to do a burpee. So same idea with this. I'm going to jump back, and then jump up, grab the bell, and I'm just going to jump with it a little bit. So very similar to if I were doing a regular burpee with a jump and a clap. Instead, I'm just holding on to the kettlebell as I do my jump. Next, we're going to go box jump overs. So same setup with our step up overs, and that I'm just going to be a few inches away from the box. I'm going to push the butt back, jump, and then I can step off. I could also jump off. Either way is fine, whatever you feel most comfortable with. Main thing is, you don't have to stand all the way at the top of the box. Instead, think about making those reps quick and having quick transitions. Again, if you don't have access to a box, go ahead and do broad jumps. If you have a partner, you're going to spend just a couple minutes strategizing with your partner about the workout, who's going to start where, and then you'll get going from there. So for the workout today, guys, 25-minute AMRAP, so as many rounds and reps as possible. You're going to have one person starting on the rower. Guys, you're going to do 250 meters, ladies 200 meters. So this is your pacer. The other person can only work when the pacer is rowing. The other person's going to start with 5 of those up-down ball slams, then 10 of our box jump overs, and then 15 of our kettlebell or dumbbell swings. So a lot of options here. You're going to choose your own weight for the slam ball and for the swing. You're also going to choose your own height for the box jump over and for the swing. Your score is going to be the total rounds and reps. So just to be clear, one round would be 5 plus 10 plus 15. That's one round. I want you to focus on getting as many rounds and reps as possible, not rowing as fast as possible. That is a good way to not score well in this. Your row should be your recovery. That's your chance to catch your breath, let your partner do the work, and get as many rounds and reps as possible. When you finish, then you guys will switch and your stations, and then you'll start and pick back up wherever they left off. So let's say partner A is on the rower, they start. Partner B is working through our up-down slam balls, box jump overs. Let's say they get to 10 of the 15 swings. All right, they're gonna tell their partner, I had 10 swings. So the other partner knows they need to finish 5 swings in order to get one round counted, okay? So just be sure to tell your partner where you left off in the round, so that way they can pick up and then continue on and finish out that round. So again, focus is on the reps. Take it easy on the row, get in some recovery there. If you don't have a partner, what I want you to do is start off with rowing, see how long that takes you, and then basically work for about that same period of time. So if you're rowing 200 meters, takes you 1 minute, then just look at the clock and switch after 1 minute and go back to the rower. So you'll row for a minute, roughly. You'll do your work here for a minute, and then back to the rower, etc. If you don't have access to a machine, you're going to either jump rope, or you can go for a 200-meter run while your partner is working. As we mentioned, you can substitute the kettlebell burpees for the up-down slam balls, and then you can substitute our broad jumps for our box jump overs. The RX on the broad jumps is 4 feet distance for the guys, 3 feet distance for the ladies. And then lastly, guys, we're going to do some mobility work. So foam roll, 1 minute each. We're going to go lats, then the glutes, hamstrings, calves, and snow angels. So guys, with the workout, be sure to put in the comments and in Zen Planner how many rounds and reps you completed. Also note the weights and heights that you chose for the different movements. If you have any questions about anything, please let me know. As always, guys, move well, good luck, and have fun with your partner today.